I just had a half of a sandwich and I can't remember if I'm the one that made it a half or if somebody ate it. But that's not what we're here for. I'm joking. I hate that. This is just a test run. This is already turning out to be a really bad filming day. So just give me like maybe 5 minutes of your time. Let me convince you that you want to read my contemporary fantasy book. It's YA, so don't expect anything weird. Excuse you. Hi, it's Leah, and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. I know my first video that I was kind of vague. Also, if you didn't watch my first video, what are you doing? Go watch it. Or is it right here? Is it right here? I don't know. But I know I was kind of vague on what my book was really about because I was just talking about myself. So in this video, I'm going to explain my book to you using 5 categories. I think it was 5. Yes, it was 5. Genre, setting, characters, main mission or plot, and book twins. I just blanked really quickly, so we're just gonna jump into it. Firstly, what is genre? Genre is a category of artistic composition as in music or literature characterized by similarities in form, style, or subject matter. So, with that being said, what genre is my book? Well, I said it many times before. It's contemporary fantasy, it's young adult, it's a novel, duh. I don't write novellas. Or do I? I'm the joke. I'm not a joke, that's the joke. I do write novellas, but I'm not going to tell you about that yet because we're not there yet. But anyways, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Those are my genres. Next in line is our setting. So, where does my book take place? First of all, do you know what a setting is? I hope you did because that's like basic elementary knowledge. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you. A setting is the place or type of surrounding where something is positioned or where an event takes place. With that being said, now that you know, my book takes place in Anaheim or Anaheim, California. I don't know how it's said. You know, another book that takes place in California, it's my favorite series. I have the special edition too, but I was not going to bring that here. Anyway, these take place in California. My book takes place in California, but this is dystopian. Anywho, enough about Tahereh Mafi and her amazing books.
Mentally, physically weak, must open up my phone, like just ain't you.
It's at a boarding school, and it's on this island that actually looks like it's a part of California, but it's not really a part of California. It's like this whole magic district on its own, and you know, all the schools are there for, you know, the magic people. I'm explaining this so badly, but I can't tell you too much. But it's basically where all the schools for the magic people are. And that's basically where some magic people have their lives in civilization. And they're not called magic people, but I'm not going to tell you what they're really called yet. Next up, we have characters. Again, basic elementary knowledge. Why don't you know what a character is? But because I'm so nice, kind, and generous, I'm going to tell you what a character are. What? I'm going to tell you what a character is. I promise I know how to talk. Essentially, a character is a person in a novel, play, or movie. But for my book, it's a dual POV. So you have 2 POVs because dual means 2. Come on, keep up. I'm sorry. I'll be nice, I swear. But I do, in fact, have 4 main characters. Akari, Alias, Noah, and Naomi. And, I really love them. I'm really proud of them. But the first book, The Holders of the Sun and Moon, Born of the Sky, is in fact in Alias's and Akari's POV. And the villains, who are villains, and we call them Rovina. And I'm sorry, I take French, not Italian, and I'm really sorry to all the Italians listening. I'm sorry for butchering it. But yeah, Rovina, the villain group name. And I feel like I'm talking really badly. But Alias is Italian, so yeah. Those are my characters. Next up is plot. And, this is kind of a harder one. So, I'm going to tell you, because I've been doing that for everything else, so why wouldn't I tell you now? So basically, a plot is the sequence of events that make up a story, including how and why those events unfold. So very roughly, and I mean very roughly, I'll tell you how my plot goes. And I like to ramble, so if you see me glancing down, it's because my computer is on the floor and it has my bullet points on it. So, So basically, 4 15-year-old kids, but 2 of them turned 16. Long story. You just have to read it. Anyways, so born with magic, it's a family thing, genetically passed down, this, that, and the third. But the average magic person is born with one power, but they're not born with one power, they have more than one. And so then there's the Rovina, who hunt the people. They use dark magic and they hunt the people with the good magic. And no, they suck up their soul, right? And take the magic and this, that, and the third, and this whole big thing. And so now they have to try and stop the Rovina from killing them, because that's basically their whole goal, because they have more magic than the average person. It's like a long, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I swear, next video you'll get the best explanation ever, because I'm going to be writing and talking, and it's going to be great. This is why I get my hair short. You see how I keep playing with it? I did leave a note to myself to say to get the rest from my gray notebook, so. This is my great notebook. It's labeled notes, and I write my story stuff in here. I also write my story stuff in Jesus Lord. This pink notebook. Yeah, you're getting this in the next video. I'm sorry. Also, you weren't going to tell me that the light was going bright and dark. Bad viewers. Next up on our list is book twins. Book twins is not as important as the other 4 that I've already mentioned to you, but I feel like people say oh, you plagiarized or you copied this. So I just want to give you a warning in advance that I didn't know other people did this with their books until I actually started reading books, and I was like, okay, hey, I do this, you do this, and it's going to be the same, but I'm not copying you, I swear. I thought it was an original idea. So the definition of book twins, because there's not a real definition, so this is my definition of book twins, is a book that reminds you of another book, but they aren't necessarily the same as far as plot and storyline. So, book twins for my book, now that I think about it, it shouldn't be twins, because twins is 2, but we don't care, okay? So, book twins for my book, and like I've already mentioned, is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, as far as the title being really long, and kids being thrust into situations that they didn't want to be thrust into, but they have to deal with it anyway, which is the story of our lives for now. Next is Legendborn, with how it takes place out of school and how they mix no magic and magic and how they have to hide it from the non-magic world. One Dark Window and Furyborn, with how they put quotes at the beginning of their chapters to symbolize what the chapter is going to be talking about. Also, I finished Fear Reborn yesterday, and it's so good, and I wish I bought the book and didn't borrow it from the library, because it was really good, and I can't wait to get the next one. Anyway, it's also like the Covenant series with how it takes place at a boarding school, and you know, I really like the Covenant series. Y'all should watch it. Y'all should read it. I did mention my mind was all over the place today, right? Anyways, y'all should read it. It's like really good. Not really good, but it's like really enjoyable, and it's good, you know? But yeah, those are my book twins, and if I ever read another book and I think it's like that, I'll tell you about it in the next video. So, I feel really stupid because I forgot my last one. So, my last book twin is The Naturals, with how you slip from like the main character's point of view to like the villain's point of view, and it like confuses you. That's what I do too. That's like really important. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Okay, that's all I have for you in this video. That was definitely way more chaotic than the last one I posted, which again, if you didn't watch it, why? Go ahead and watch it. It was way more put together than this, and I wasn't rambling. But if you made it to the end of this video, I want to tell you thank you. Just go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for me. And you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Maybe this wasn't a good first impression. If this is your first impression of me, like, comment, tell me why this wasn't your first impression, or, you know, again, my mind is all over the place. I do want to say my next video will definitely be more organized because I'll be writing at this lovely desk here, which is great. And I have to figure out a whole bunch of it. I'm going to be writing at this lovely desk here. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.